Touchdown, Chargers.
That's next level from Justin Herbert to Everett.
Herbert escapes, throws downfield, has a man, caught by DeAndre Carter for 30 yards. Herbert climbs the pocket, takes a shot, has Keenan, caught, 20, 15.
And that's your first laser of the year. That whizzed right by the ear of the underneath defender, but it was on a line.
What's up, guys? Welcome into another edition of Film Room. As always, joined by Daniel Jeremiah. I'm Chris Hayre. And DJ, you talked about the edge rushers in this Chargers-Raiders game. You were on point with that one, my friend.
Yeah, that was quite a show and quite a display by Khalil Mack coming over in his first start. Joey Bosa doing Joey Bosa things. We focused on defense in that first week, Chris. I think for this Thursday night matchup, we might need to focus on these two signal callers.
I would think so. 8 touchdowns, no interceptions between the two. I didn't even have to call you ahead of time. I knew what you were doing, DJ.
Yeah, this is the headliners. Let's not bury the lead here. Let's jump right into it and just show everybody what they can expect on Thursday night. Let's start with Justin Herbert, the fantastic performance he had against the Raiders. Kind of showing you the whole skill set here. This first play, I want to let this run. You can see he's going to get a little pressure inside. Filer's going to get beat, something we don't see a lot of. Herbert's going to get flushed right, and you'll appreciate just how ridiculous this throw is once you get a chance to see it from the end zone copy here. You'll see this pressure coming off the left side. It's going to force him right. Keenan Allen actually does a really good job of kind of adjusting his route to give Herbert a target here, but he's going to feel this pressure. Okay, out of here. Look at Herbert on a dead sprint, doesn't slow down, and just throws a seed back inside the numbers. Not an easy throw by any stretch, but I don't know that was one of the 3 best throws he even made in this game. That's how ridiculous it was.
I mean, does this surprise you? I remember last year when you said this is the best throw I've ever seen, and you weren't lying, and he does this every week.
Every single week. How about his ability to climb up in the pocket? And let's look at one of these missiles here, because you talk about the ball not really going over 10 feet off the ground. You see it live, it blows you away. Then you go watch the tape, as we're going to see right here on this deep over route. Again, from the end zone. I want to slow this down so you can just see the ball placement here. And the velocity is what it is. We know he has a huge arm. But look at the difficulty of this throw and how dead-on accurate it is. Let's slow it down right here. Climb in the pocket. Look where the defenders are. I mean, this splits the defenders as it hits Keenan Allen in stride. Like, these are just – I'm running out of words, man. It's just ridiculous with some of these throws from Justin Herbert.
You know how Tom Brady does those like CGI'd videos where they look real but they're not? That's what that just looked like.
No doubt. Absolutely. Now, the overs, which we're going to get to when we talk about Patrick Mahomes, this Chiefs offense is really, really hit these overs to a high rate of success since Andy Reid has been there. The Chargers do a lot of it as well. You're going to see DeAndre Carter. He gets thrust right into the game. He's in the bottom slot right here. That speed plays. Again, watch him on this deep over. Herbert gets pressure. This time we've seen him flush to the right. How about when he gets flushed to his offhand? A lot of guys really struggle with that. He feels that pressure. He's able to get to his left, but then get your shoulders square. And again, the degree of difficulty on this, it's just silly. Play action. He's going to feel this coming from Max Crosby, a little pressure, and then an unbelievable catch here by DeAndre Carter as he got hit early by Jonathan Abram. Didn't get called, but they connect on a big play following the injury to Keenan Allen.
DJ, did it surprise you that the 3 touchdowns went to guys who were not even on the roster last year? Just that instant chemistry?
Yeah, I think it's a testament to Herbert, just trusting the read and not getting too caught up and trying to force the football in certain directions. That being said, I would anticipate you see a Mike Williams resurgence this week. A quiet week for him last week. I expect him to kind of explode as he normally does there in Kansas City. Let's get one more in here. Chris, this is my favorite play of the entire game because this is going to be an RPO gone wrong. You're going to see up here in the slot, you're going to have a little stick route, a little sit route, then you're going to try and get Gerald Everett into the flat. He's got the option here to hand this ball off, or he's going to hit the stick, or he's going to hit the flat. Well, as you'll see here, he's going to pull the ball, so he's going to decide, okay, we're going to throw it. Running back's out, running play's dead. Now I've got 2 options here. Really nothing there on this stick route. Carter gets kind of caught up, as you see here. He's got totally swallowed. Could be a hold here defensively. You've got nothing in the flat. At this point in time, most quarterbacks are going to throw the ball at the feet of Carter and just live to fight another down, or they're going to try and take off and run and see if you can beat Jonathan Abram, who's free right here. But that's not Herbert. He's going to extend the play. You're going to do a nice job here by Gerald Everett, the new tight end, of just adjusting on the fly. And they're going to turn this into a back shoulder throw, which results in a touchdown. This is a simple RPO, stick flat, and they turn this thing into a scramble drill, back shoulder, missile, touchdown. Not normal.
It's unbelievable. And you said it's a testament to Herbert. Everett's been in the building for an offseason. This was their first game together, touchdown.
Yeah, no, that's what's so fun about this group. As you can see, this is just getting started. And look, you've got some injuries. You're gonna have to get beyond those throughout the season. This Charger team, even with Keenan Allen not playing there after the first half, I thought this offense moved the ball quite well.
All right, DJ, let's flip to Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes. No Tyreek Hill, no problem for number 15.
Yeah, look, this is still a nightmare to deal with. You take Tyreek Hill out of the mix, but they still give you problems. I looked through the tape of this game. There were 10 explosive pass plays, and I've picked out 4 of them to show you kind of some of these keys of trying to deal with Patrick Mahomes in this Chiefs offense here. Let's look at this first one. You're going to watch this defense. Watch how concerned they are with a big play. Let's watch them run out of there. Okay, you get play action. Now we're going to all sprint out of there. Look where the sticks are. You see where the first down marker is. Mahomes sees all this space, and he's going, okay, that's fine. I'm just going to take the back and take the check down. You're okay with that defensively, but this is where you can't have. You've got a free defender right here. He has got to make this play at the 35-yard line. That's a 5-yard gain. It's 2nd and 5, and you're happy with that defensively. Unfortunately, this is what the Chiefs end up making you do. You miss the tackle. Instead of being at the 35, you're all the way inside the 40 on the other side of the field. So that's going to be one of the challenges when you're playing this team. Yeah, you don't want the ball to sail over your head. You don't want to give up big plays. But you have got to rally. You have got to tackle. You cannot give them those free yards after the catch.
All right, what's next here?
All right, let's get to this next one here. This is, again, 5 out in the route. You see the 3 up at the top there and empty, 2 here at the bottom. This is another thing you cannot do. If you're going to let all 5 of these wideouts get free releases, and you're not going to get your hands on any of them, the rhythm and the timing and the play design working together between Mahomes and Andy Reid, you're going to get torched. You're going to absolutely get torched. He's going to operate here. Look at this, clean pocket. You're going to have crossers going all over the place. Look in the middle of the field. He's just going to kind of read this mesh, and you get a free, wide-open crosser here because you don't get your hands on him. That is all timing-based. If you can reroute them, get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, this doesn't look quite as clean and quite as easy for Patrick Mahomes. They've got to do a better job than what the Arizona Cardinals did in that last game last week.
Yeah, Juju Smith-Schuster, a new addition in Kansas City. All right, next play here.
All right, let's get to this next one here. Again, we're just looking at some of these explosive plays. Here's play action. We talked about the over routes to Keenan Allen. Here's what the Chiefs have done for a long time. Used to be Tyreek Hill. Now they're using Kelsey on a lot of these. He's down here at the bottom of the screen. Deep over route, and this is a throw that you got to appreciate when you watch it from behind at this end zone angle. We've seen Herbert make this exact throw. We saw it in week 1. Watch Mahomes and watch this ball placement. I'm going to slow it down. Play action again. Look at the degree of difficulty of this throw. You've got 3 defenders. Kelsey doesn't break stride. It's absolutely on the money. So they're going to win some. You're going to have to live with some of these explosive plays. But man, if you can tackle and if you can reroute them at the line of scrimmage and disrupt their rhythm, you got a little bit of a better shot at trying to defend these guys.
So many different receivers and pass catchers making plays for Mahomes in this one. All right, last play.
Last play here. This is, again, if you're looking at Jordan rules, these are the Mahomes rules. Do not get caught up the field. Let's give you an example of that as a pass rusher. You've got to keep that wall in front of him and do not let him climb while his shoulders are square, because Patrick Mahomes, when he can climb up into the pocket, you've got 2 rushers that are behind him in no man's land. Now he can attack every blade of grass on the entire field. You'll see it from the end zone. Here he is working with Sky Moore, their talented rookie. When you get up the field and he's attacking the line of scrimmage, he can throw anywhere to the left on his front side, or he can throw all the way back to the right because he's so loose and he has such a big arm. You'll see it here. Watch these edge rushers up the field. He climbs, and then just silly throws here from Patrick Mahomes. That's one thing you cannot allow if you're going to have a chance to win this one on the road.
You saw the Chargers defense, how they were able to get after Derek Carr, forced 3 interceptions. What's the most important thing they're going to have to do?
Well, I go back to the 4 rules in this game. You're going to have to get home with 4. You don't want to send blitzers. They blitzed him 54% of the time last week. He threw 4 touchdowns on those blitzes, no picks. So you got to get home with 4 if you're that rush. Do not get caught up the field. You've got to reroute their receivers at the line of scrimmage. And 4th, he's going to make an over-aggressive play or 2. He does it each and every game. You've got to cash those in. Last week, the Arizona Cardinals had their chance to get their hands on a couple balls. They did not finish. You've got to steal a possession or 2 for your offense when you're playing Kansas City, especially when you're in Arrowhead.
Justin Herbert and Patrick Mahomes have met 3 times, DJ. The first one went to overtime. The second one, the score with 32 seconds left, I think, in the fourth quarter. And the third one went to overtime. You expecting fireworks Thursday night?
Yes. It's a night game, so the fireworks will look nice, but there'll be plenty of fireworks before the game is over. I can promise you that one.
If you want to see more content like this, check out the link right here.